Hi there. So you might be asking yourself, what is the best web hosting for small business e-commerce? And that's a really good question. I think that it gets really easy to start getting bogged down with all the HostGators and the really cheap shared hosting and all this stuff. And the word small business can apply to bigger businesses and things like that. In fact, I think technically you could be over $1 million in revenue and still be considered a small business. So I think that term is a little bit misleading, but I also think it makes sense to start on the right foot. So the first question that you're going to need to ask yourself, and if you haven't figured this out, I want you to figure it out first. Which e-commerce platform will you be going with? And there's three main ones. The first one is going to be Shopify. We call them the big three, right? So the first one is Shopify. Shopify is a hosted e-commerce platform where you actually don't need to pay for extra hosting. So if you're going with Shopify, all you need to do is buy Shopify, right? And so let me close this, and I'll kind of show you their current pricing. This is, you can see all the pricing here, and all the pricing you're going to see on the Shopify site includes hosting. So you actually don't need any extra hosting if you go with Shopify. As you can see, it includes your online store and hosting, and of course, I guess the more features you unlock, the more it's going to cost. Now, WooCommerce, another very popular one. Now, this one is WordPress based, so you are going to need hosting for this one, and there's probably thousands, if not more, WordPress hosting platforms out there. However, my favorite right now is WP Engine. WP Engine is kind of like a very white glove WordPress hosting when you just kind of want it to work, and you don't have to worry about having to like do stuff yourself. They're really good about helping you stay on top of everything and it does cost more. However, if you're serious about starting your business, I think their plans start at $35 as of 2018. And I think that's not too bad for what they offer. You could always go with a super cheap plan, but if you're serious about this business, I think you should be serious about your hosting. WP Engine is going to be able to help you really stay online as much as possible, have a reliable website that's just not going to be so susceptible to, because I think they do your WordPress updates for you, so you don't have to worry about doing that yourself if you're not a very experienced developer, or if you don't worry about necessarily paying a developer to stay on top of that stuff. They kind of do that for you, if I recall correctly. So yeah, WP Engine is great. Like I said, they start at like $35 a month. I don't think you can go wrong. I also add Cloudflare to mine. I guess that's kind of out of relevance here, but Cloudflare just gives you some extra security and stuff like that, and I think it's free too. So let's move on to the third of the big three, and that would be BigCommerce. And just like Shopify, here's the WP Engine site, by the way, and you can see there currently as of 2018, their pricing starts at like $35. And also, I think WooCommerce itself is free. So you could kind of think like, okay, with Shopify, you're going to get, I'm getting off track here a little bit, but with Shopify and BigCommerce, you're paying for the platform and the hosting, where with WooCommerce, you can just, it's not all about saving money. With WooCommerce, it's free, but if you want to unlock certain plugins, you have to pay. And you can totally start a whole store for free with WooCommerce. However, I do recommend the WP Engine hosting just so you can start on the right foot, not have to have a world full of problems in a couple months' time if you're just getting started. So, you can see how some of the WooCommerce plugins cost money. Like this is one that I pay for, the WooCommerce subscriptions. But yeah, add-ons and stuff like that, like a search box or something like that. Anyway, you can see the WP Engine plans. They start at like $35 per month. Yeah. And then let's go with BigCommerce. And as I was alluding to before, BigCommerce is not unlike Shopify, where it's a hosted platform, so that the hosting is included with this. So again, first make the decision which one you're going to go with, and then just follow my recommendations of WP Engine, or just go with the BigCommerce or Shopify. If you're going to go outside that, which you're probably not, just because most people are doing one of these three, just follow the directions from the developer of that particular e-commerce app. So if you found this helpful, go ahead and like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But I did want to tell you in the link in the description below, I'm going to have a link to a e-commerce SEO cheat sheet so that you can really get on top of your e-commerce store's SEO and know what you're looking for and be headed in the right direction. Again, that's a free SEO e-commerce cheat sheet. So go ahead and take advantage of that, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.